this one the McNichol method, because this is the one she uses, and it's hard for me. I can never remember the steps, so maybe you will like it. I think Avery did it this way, and maybe he liked it, so, okay. So, did somebody from that class show it to you, Avery?
Yeah.
Okay, so other people like this method, and, you know, feel free to use what you want. So, again, we have to do what? We have to multiply the first and the third term, and the first and the third term, 8 times 15, negative 15 is going to be a negative 120. And then I need to know the factors of a negative 120 that will be combined to a negative 14. And I believe are going to be what?
Wait, what's this one?
I don't know what it's called.
Negative 20.
Okay, so it's going to be a negative 20 and a positive 6. So in this method, you know that one of them is going to have an 8v in front of it. And so this method just puts the 8 in both of them. Okay? So here was your negative 20, and here was your 6, and they just got dropped in, and she put 8 in both of them. But since you know that it can't be in both of them, you need to remember to divide.
There's no square? No.
Well, because 8v times 8v is 8v squared. Well, it's not gonna be 8v squared, it's gonna be 64 squared. But you're going to be dividing. That's why, for me, this method is the most complicated to explain. I'm not sure I always follow the logic. For me, it's the least logical. Okay? So in this case, you're just putting in the 8v in the first one, you're putting an 8v in the second one, and you're going to divide by 8. Okay? And then, similar to what we did before, you're going to find common factors. So what are the common factors of 8v minus 20? Okay, you're going to pull out the common factor. You have 4 times 2v minus 5. And the common factor of 8v plus 6 is 2. So you'll have 2 times 4v plus 3. Then what do you think you're going to end up doing next? What?
8 times.
Can we cancel?
4 times 2.
You're going to want to cancel. Okay, you're going to simplify. So I know that I can simplify the 4 and the 8. 4 goes into 4 once, and it goes into 8. I must have done it this way. 2 and 8. 2 goes into 2 once, and 2 goes into 8 4 times. And then I was able to cross out the 4 and the 4. And what are the factors? The factors are 2v times 4v plus 3. Pardon me?
So you just divide it out.
I just canceled it out, right. I just canceled out all of these. So in this case, so just to recap for you, we took the problem, she put an 8v here, an 8v here, and divided the whole thing by 8 because one of those is going to get canceled out. And then factors, found the common factors for both of them. And then you need to get rid of this 8, or you're going to try to, and then you're going to keep canceling until you end up with this method. Okay? So, 3 different methods, 3 different approaches, and you can pick what you like. So how many people like this method? Okay, so a handful of people. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 people that like this method. How many like the grouping method?
Well, that was
You can't do 2, Stephen. You can vote for one or the other. Okay, so how many like the grouping method? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You vote. You can't vote twice. You voted for the other one. You have to have a preference.
all matter.
Right. Yeah. All right, and then how many people like the area model? Okay. Okay, so again, some of it will speak to you more so than others. So what I'd like you to do is on that worksheet that we did the top half, I'd like you to finish it, and you may use whatever methods you prefer.
What if I already did the bottom half?
Well, then you get your 7 around.
Awesome.
Okay? Tomorrow, what we're going to do is